Well, guys, the corn out here in Iowa is actually ready to harvest. I mean, this golden color looks like good things are about to come our way. And, well, you know what that means. We need to get the 7810 and the pull-behind harvester up and running. I'm already warming it up. Everything's been kind of worked on a little tiny bit. To be perfectly honest, guys, I've been extremely busy. I mean, guys, last year we didn't have cattle to deal with. Now I've only got 7 cows, I know. But, well, 1 bull. But anyways, they've been keeping me extremely busy. Yeah, we did a bunch of haying as well the other day. We're running out of space in the barn, but the cows will eat through this eventually, right? Look at all, oh man, look at all the mini bales we got. Then of course, on top of that, we're running 2 different businesses now. We've got a popcorn factory, what is a popcorn factory, Klutch? We've got a popcorn factory, which is doing decently. We got lots of we still have corn left in this from our last harvest, so that's something we need to talk about. And then of course, just down the street, we're running the dairy, which, well, the main thing is to get the butter to use over on our popcorn factory, because otherwise our popcorn is worth nothing. Diddly squat, zippo.
We have already acknowledged that certain procedural mistakes were made.
So guys, between all those things, I have dreams of grandeur, to say the least. I think we're going to be doing all right. We're a little on the broke side right now, but to be perfectly honest, I think things are going to change pretty quickly today. Let's jump into the John Deere here. Let's get the 7810 fired in the field and we'll talk about it. All right, let's fire the old 7721 on up here. You know what, guys? I'm really hoping this is the last harvest I have to do with this combine. Don't get me wrong, it runs just fine, but it is also just a little bit of a pain, as well you can plainly imagine. Let's get this in. There we go. Corn inbound. Perfect. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Let's get it nice and tight up against the side here. Can we go easy? I'm going way too fast there. Let's slow this down. It does not like to work at 12 miles an hour. Let's get her down to 8, maybe 9. Anyways, like I was saying, guys, we're making good money right now. Like the finances are going to be good at pretty quickly. Like I said, we're at $6,000 in the old account right now. I don't have any loans. We don't owe anybody any money. So we're all good there at least. But, I mean, we're going to get a lot of money off of this cornfield potentially. Now, I could obviously just sell this all as just corn, and it's actually worthwhile to do that. But we're also going to take some and take it over to the popcorn factory and see if we can maximize our profits there. Now, the one problem I'm going to run into is a storage issue, I'm sure, once again. Yeah, and I mean, I'm already judging right now at the yield we're getting off of this crop, guys. It looks better than it did last year, and we ran out of storage space last year, as you guys may recall. So that's going to be an issue again. I'm going to run out of space in the silo, pretty much a guarantee right now. I thought about building another one. I just don't have the money for it. Yeah, guys, the harvest came a little prematurely for us, I guess. If we could have sold maybe more of our products from the popcorn factory, or even maybe some cheese, because we are making cheese as well right now out of the creamery, because I'm making too much milk even with our 7 cows. Yeah, how does that happen? 7 cows are making me enough money, or enough milk to really supply the creamery. I don't know how that's possible, but the amount of milk those guys are making is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, just wait until we get a few more. It's going to be even worse. Speaking of which, we got to talk about all that at some point. We got to get through this harvest first. We get through this harvest, it's going to take me at least half the day today to get through this, probably. So a little afternoon, we'll probably get through this harvest, and then we can move on, hopefully. And we got to do some stuff with our factories and hopefully get some cash for all this stuff. We got lots of bills to pay pretty quick here, I think. Trying to remember when we did this last time, how far we got for our second. It seems like, you know what, I expected to get more corn off this, to be honest. I thought I took better care of this field. I thought I put proper fertilizer. We made sure it was limed. We rolled it out. It feels like we're about the same spot. Maybe it's a little bit early, but we're pretty darn close to the same spot. It feels like for the second time we're unloading this. We get what, almost 7,000 here. It doesn't feel like we're getting that much higher of a yield, but maybe a little bit. I mean, look at this field. I mean, we've got everything is like perfect on it. Pretty much perfect. Pretty much. So yeah, guys, I'm a little surprised. I thought we had a little higher yield. It's still good yield, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I spent a little bit more time this year, so I kind of had higher expectations, I guess. That's all. That's what you guys picking up what I'm throwing down here? I was trying to look out the back window there. I don't have one. All right, we're gonna load this thing up. It's gonna take us. This is gonna take us a bit of time. I've got lots of harvesting. We've done our first headland. I've got a lot of work to do. This is a big field. I mean, it's 30 plus acres, right? So, give me some time. We'll get her done. We'll get her done. 33.57 acres. There you go. We'll get her done, and we'll see what we're gonna do with this and see if we can get out of our. I wouldn't say debt, but it's gonna be. I have high hopes that the money is going to be starting to roll in. This harvest is going to help us. Oh boy! All right, harvest is. Well, she's completed. What do we got left in here? I've already been making some moves. I've been moving some stuff. We got. Let's take a quick look. 250,000 left over in here. The truck is full, but that's it for the corn. We're done. You know what? To be honest, I expected a bit more. Yeah, guys. If I look, like I had almost perfect soil this time. I mean, I made a little bit more than last time, but not a ton. But I have been shipping stuff already, like I said, over to the factory, the popcorn factory. In fact, let's go for a drive. We'll take another load over there right now, so we can fill that thing up. Tarps on. Ah, there we go. All right, hammer down. Let's get the old Mac over to the old popcorn factory, and like I said, we're gonna see if we can. I'm gonna fill it right up now. We'll take a look at our numbers when we get over there. We're going to run into a little bit of a strategic issue here for making money at some point where that popcorn factory is not going to be making enough popcorn to sell fast enough, essentially, for the amount we make per year. Even last year, we didn't run through the... Like, we pretty much filled it up last year, and we didn't run through enough. Guys, I'm struggling here. Look at the speed. Oh, she's loud. Come on, let's go. Get up the hill. And then you hear the braking system as well. All right, let's get going. Highway's right here. Hammer down. To be honest, in this old Mac, I don't think I've heard a brake system quite like that. Is that? It's not a transmission brake. Is that the Jake on this one? The way that sounds? It sounds a little bit weird to me. Let me, guys, in the comments if you guys have driven an old Mac like this. It does sound like a little bit rough. Here, we'll slow her down a little bit. Let her off the accelerator. We'll get the speed. But here, listen to this. See what I mean? It does sound a little bit weird. I don't know if it's a mechanical issue I'm having, but hey, let me know in the comments if you guys have had an old Mac like this and if that sounds like the same for you as well. It's something I don't want to fix, that's for sure. All right, guys, so the most I can fit into the old popcorn factory is 100,000 farming units. That is the most I can fit in there. Let me sneak across here. Sorry, dude. I gotta sneak past you. It's okay. We're just blocking traffic. Gotta get off the highway. Anyways, it's 100,000 farming units is the most we can put into this thing. So we've got more than that, of course. It's gonna take us. Well, we're gonna have to storage for a little bit. I've got a bunch of strategy we gotta talk about here. We gotta look at the cows still. Just saying that the things are good now. Like we've got a lot of product. We just got to find a way to sell it all off. All right, let's unload the 40,000 or so ish we have in here right now, and we'll take a look. Let's go take a look at numbers. Let's go inside and take a look, shall we? Yeah, doors right here. All right, guys. So our popcorn is going in. We have 70,000 farming units of that. Like I said, I could probably put a little bit more in here, of course. Maybe another truckload ish to put in here. The butter is something we're going to need to make a little bit more of. We're making butter over at the dairy, and the salt we could buy for free, which is kind of nice. But we're only making butter popcorn. I'm not wasting my time with regular popcorn. There's no point in me making this because it's not worth anything. Buttered popcorn, still worthwhile though. So guys, I'm gonna load that thing completely up. We're gonna fill up as much corn as we can into that. But there's something, something else is happening this month, which makes it a little bit more interesting because we have to deal with this corn in another way as well. So we'll fill this truck right up. We're still gonna have around 200,000 farming units of corn in the bin. But I don't think it's going to stay there. Let me finish this load off. I'll tell you about it. All right. We are completely filled up at the old popcorn factory. 2 trips is all it took to fill us up. I'm going to need some butter, but more on that in just a second. Now, I still have roughly 210,000 units of our corn. Guys, it's going to be the best time to sell is going to be January. So we're going to probably sell all that off in January. I'm not going to worry about sending any more over to the popcorn factory until then. I think we have more than enough in there. However, guys, we're in October right now. You can see the green lettering here. It's October. So milk, butter, and cheese need to go. They need to be sold right now. Everything I've got, I want to sell off. So it's still, I should be able to get like 30, 50, 60 some thousand bucks just off those. Now, the butter, like I said, we have a butter issue right now, but we're making butter, so I'm not too concerned. Now, like I said, these are all hard goods I need to sell off, like palleted goods. I need a better way to ship stuff with pallets. I don't have a lot of money to spend right now. I do have corn right now. You know what? I'm going to sell off a little bit of this corn and just to see if I can get... It's almost like a payday loan, right? I know it's not the best time to be selling our corn. I'm just going to get out of this parking lot as well. But I got to find a way to make a little bit more money right now if I can. Like, let's see, I'll just try and dump a little more in here. I don't think it's going to take much. Yeah, nothing. I'm going to sell this money, this corn off, get a little bit of cash, a little bit more money, and we can maybe buy some kind of a trailer just to try to move some stuff around. Let me go sell this off. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit here. All right, corn that was in the truck sold off. Everything is full over at the old popcorn factory. Let's go start taking care of making money with some of our more diversified means. We've got milk with the milk trailer here we're going to be able to sell off. Of course, we've got cheese and the, what was it? Cheese and butter. Cheese and butter. You know, you know what I mean, guys. You guys are picking up and throw it down. Anyways, I've got something else that I want to do as well. You know what? Let's hook up to this trailer. We're gonna take the milk trailer over here as well. I've already paid for another trailer on top of this, and no, it's not for our pallets yet, to be honest. Yeah, I'm still using the truck as of right now, but I'm hoping we can change that. I think I've got enough money. We can buy something now that will allow us to ship those pallets a little bit better. But we'll see. We'll see what else we can do on the cheap here. I'm trying to keep it on the cheap. Now once again, guys, we're only getting like what 7,000 farming units of any of our products, really. So we don't need a massive, like we don't need a 53-foot dry bed or anything like that. We don't need any kind of big trailer to really go nuts with the shipping, I don't think. Every couple months we'll just have to go over with, if I can get maybe a small flat deck or a small shipping trailer of some sort. I think that's all I really need. Wow, words are tough right now. To be honest, actually, guys, the milk trailer we're running right now, that's going to need to be replaced sooner than later. As soon as we get some calves, as soon as the baby cows come, that's something we need to fix, because I'm having a struggle keeping up with our cows right now. Let's back this guy right on in, and while this is loading up, let me show you the trailer that we bought. This is not going to be like a, oh wow, Clutch, that's awesome, but it's something. All right, let me just load this up and I'll go show it to you. So you guys remember how we were talking about having problems with, well, keeping the popcorn factory? It's always full, and you know, if it's full, it's fine, but if you're running out of space for the products, then you're not running at full efficiency. Well, in a way, we're having that problem here once again. Our cattle are doing great, but slurry is starting to pile up a little bit. In fact, piling up more than you know, because I've already unloaded some of that, and that's what we bought. It's just a small slurry trailer, a couple grand. Yeah, I know it's nothing crazy, but it holds 10,000 farming units of slurry. And guess what? We could sell this off. I don't have a use for it yet, guys. I can't. I would love to spread it on as free fertilizer, to be perfectly honest. I just don't have the means yet. So what we're gonna do instead of just letting it sit there and piling up and not using it, I might as well sell it off. I'm not gonna make a ton of cash with this. Like literally, if I can pay for this trailer itself off a couple of shipments, that's a bonus. And then everything we do from there pays for my fuel, of course, to drive back and forth from biogas plant. There's nothing wrong with that. We should probably put our hazards on this whole thing too, I guess. But guys, we can do this. This is not bad. We're going to run into a problem with this though. Once again, in a few months, once we get some more calves, probably next year, next spring. Once we get the new calves, that's going to be a problem. All right, let's just see what we get paid for this. Like I said, don't expect anything too crazy here, but whatever. We'll take whatever profits we can get off this. Like seriously, I was just over $3,000 for this trailer, shipped right to our door. So what are we gonna get for payment from one quick shipment? $1,000. All right. I mean, it would be nice if it was 3,000 to be perfectly honest, but I'll take 1,000. Let's go make a few more of these shipments. All right, slurry is not exactly the most profitable crop, as we've kind of discussed, but guys, it paid for that trailer, so there is that. Anyways, let's our milk trailer is all of a sudden filled up, of course. Let's go sell this off. This is a lot more profitable, of course. I'm going to sell this off. It's the best month to sell milk, so we're not going to worry about the production for now. Like I said, the creamery can live with what it's got for the time being. I just want to sell off all the stuff we've got for, well, both the creamery and, well, the milk itself. That does, however, mean a few trips, since this doesn't hold a whole heck of a lot of milk. It's going to take us, what is it, like 5 trips to go get rid of all the milk we have. Yeah, I know I'm complaining because I've got lots of stuff I don't have that much to sell. I need a bigger trailer. I'm hoping that after this we could maybe upgrade this. This trailer was a bit of a mistake. I'm not going to say it was the worst trailer to buy, but it is just a bit too small for our needs. Unfortunately, those cows are making more milk than I ever thought they would for only having 7 of them. All right, all the milk is sold off. We have already made about $52,000 just on kind of selling odds and ends. Now, we still have some stuff to sell. Like I said, I wanted to find a way to ship some of our dry goods, our products, basically. I don't have a great solution for this yet. This is gonna have to do for now, this trailer. I mean, we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you think about it, I need a trailer that can kind of hold pallets and stuff that are kind of dry goods. Essentially, I'd like to have a reefer unit, ideally, for the cheese, of course, but we're not shipping that far. But because also, I've got a half-ton truck that, well, I need a trailer that I can pull with that. So this kind of fits that bill, I think. Yeah, I know you Ford guys will say, oh, that truck can pull. I know, whatever. Listen, this is the best we could do right now for short-term notice. This works just perfectly fine. I'll be able to fit all the pallets I need into this trailer to ship them around town. This old Ford is starting to see better days, by the way. But it's doing all right. It's doing all right. We got the trailer back there. We're doing a lot of driving in this truck, I find, for shipping stuff. So, you know what? If we could find a way maybe to upgrade that sooner than later too, I don't know. I've got to come up with a hierarchy of what we want to upgrade first and last right now. I really don't know how I'm going to do this yet, guys. I mean, I would love to get some more land, of course. That would be the best way to make more money. But we also need a new combine, because that pull-behind combine is starting to feel a little dated, and it's definitely taken some sweet, sweet time to get through those fields. I'd also like to get something else other than just using the 7810 all the time, that John Deere. So, man, those are all pretty high-value, high-priced items that I want to buy to upgrade this farm. So basically what I'm saying is I'm going to be driving this old farm truck for, well, just a little bit longer. Just a bit. All right, guys, so this is pretty much everything that's ready to sell. Like I said, just kind of odds and ends right now. I mean, we just kind of got the dairy going, but we've got the butter up top there. We've got some cheese here as well. Let's just sell what we can, trying to just make a little bit of cash before the winter comes. So, well, maybe we can advance or get a little bit better equipment for, well, the new year here. Anyways, that's what we got for now. Let's go sell this stuff off. Once again, I don't have any kind of refrigeration in the trailer. So, like I said, we're just shipping around town here. It just need to get to each of these little businesses quickly. We got to go to, well, the pizzeria and to the town center as well, and get rid of each respectively. So, pizzerias actually should be just here on the left, I think, somewhere right in here. Yeah, right here. There we go. Here we go. See, there it is. Yeah. Hypercube pizza. Yeah, there we go. Is it Hypercube? Why would you call it hyper? It should be like Hyper Triangle Pizza. Who makes these names? What is that?
Triangles are the strongest shape.
All right, cheese is going in. Another 12,000 bucks. Not bad. All right, let's go sell off. Let's go sell off the last little bit here. We've got the butter. The butter's the last thing, and that's, like I said, town center, which is a block behind us. I feel so bad for this old truck. Oh man, this trailer is actually a little heavier than I thought it was going to be for it. Oh well. It's doing fine. It's doing fine. It's doing fine. Guys, it's totally fine. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, there we go. Another 22,000 bucks plus the, how much would you say we had beforehand? I mean, actually, you know what, guys? We're just shy of $100,000 we made today. Like a little bit, like maybe 90,000 bucks. Guys, that's reasonable. That's pretty decent for kind of odds and ends. Like 90,000 bucks. We had like next to nothing to start with, and I bought a bunch of trailers. So, I don't know what to say about that other than the fact that I'm kind of happy about it. There you go. You know what? Like, just when you think you're kind of not doing so great, you might be in trouble for the following season. There you go. You got an easy, cool, almost 6-figure. Not quite. Close enough though. Anyways, let's take this back. I'm gonna go store this over here and head back to the farm for the day, I guess. Yeah, so guys, that's not bad. I think we're back in business here in Iowa. It's time to really buy some bigger equipment, I think. Coming forward, we should have enough money once, you know, some of the factories really start building some stuff. We could sell off the rest of our corn. We'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. So that's gonna do it for us today here in Iowa. Thanks so much for watching. Drop a like and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And of course, thank you to our channel members. Here's just a list of a few of you if you are new or remembering, resubscribing, whatever you call it nowadays over here on the YouTubes. Thanks to you guys. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. This is Klutch. Those are sweet shades, aren't they? I'm telling you, those are some sweet shades. Have a great one, guys. Over and out.